What? It looks like some blood was dripped down here. Judging by the amount, my guess is it's from a nosebleed. A nosebleed, Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence. Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind? There's probably something more, isn't it? Somewhere. Is it on the floor again? Really? That's all. Oh! Ah! Ah! Finally. Whoa! We got a reaction. Yeah, finally. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right on these spines. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. Okay. What are we supposed to do? God damn it. Oh! Huh! Did we miss that one? Maybe we did. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out of the door. This was just might be something significant. Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What? This? It's called luminol testing fluid. Where did you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I just borrowed $50 here from the chief. Where did you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey pal, look at the time. Oh, finally we're getting somewhere. Was there something you needed to be going? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. Is that your report? That doesn't look like it. Well, it might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? Wow. The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth that we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Huh, okay. Good. Then we're going over there. Now we have a lead at least. Oh, no. February 23, High Prosecutor's Office, room 12102. Ah, guests. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Yeah, exactly. Why are you here? Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gunshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. Is that French restaurant? I love the chef. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Haven't you seen it? Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Okay, now we can talk. Inquiry committee. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I conceal evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Tomorrow's trial. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however. Something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Okay, maybe we should show him some stuff. This? Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea? I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright! Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner. Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Well, this is probably the best. Or the knife. Okay. I know you. You probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figure I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation? Yeah, right. I don't trust him at all. I don't. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.